So what'd you think of the film?
It was very good overall. Uh, it expanded on my knowledge. Um, uh, it makes a strong case for uh, becoming vegetarian and vegan to reduce the impact on world resources of, of eating meat and dairy products. I thought there were some errors in it. I mean, it talks about the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, then it shows the Chicago Board of Trade, and it happened to show a guy I knew 30 plus years ago when I went to college in Chicago, a commodity trader. And it also had one statement about in South China the market doesn't work, which I think if we look at the history of socialist agriculture in Russia and China, etc., that's not a way to go. Socialism, communism have devastated the environment and not fed their people. China is showing us a better way to go by moving in a more market-oriented direction. Although as they get wealthier, they're consuming more meat. It says we're going to have a food crisis in coming decades, and shows some of the reasons why. And a lot of the problem is government subsidies towards farmers in wealthy countries, and so it's hurting farmers in poor countries. And half of the billion people that are starving are farmers, which is quite ironic.
All right. So, how important is this issue to you? Are you planning on seeing any more of the films in this environmental film festival?
I'm on my way to the one at Georgetown that will be similarly ominous, and it's the guy in 2055 that's going to look back on the situation in 2008 and discuss why didn't we deal with global climate change earlier.
I see. All right.
And this is my 15th or 16th or 17th. This is my 5th day in a row where I've seen at least one movie. I saw, I guess, 5 each on each of the weekend days. Natural History Museum, American History Museum. Yesterday I went to the. I'm a huge documentary junkie and an information junkie.
Right.
When
okay.
I was.
Oh no! I'm sorry. Please go on.
So I've probably seen 20 hours of movies in the last 5 days.
And
but some of it at home, but also all these. This is the first time I've ever been to the Environmental Film Festival. I've lived here 20 years. I'm originally from St. Louis. I live in Arlington, Missouri now, or Arlington, Virginia. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri.
And what has this experience been like for you? Has it been positive or?
Yeah. It's. I recommend it. I'm passing out the brochures. I mean, there's none that I thought were. They're all, at least, everyone I've seen it was worth going to. And some are like this one are very outstanding, although I disagree with some of the premises that I've just discussed.
Right. And what did this film do for your are you going to become a vegan or a vegetarian or?
I'm trying to become one. I mean, I've been reducing my meat consumption for several years, and more out of habit and other things. But I went to a vegetarian festival in September at DC Vegetarian Festival, but it was on the grounds of the University Yard of GWU, and since then I've been, I'm eating less meat. I've eaten one dozen eggs since September. I'm still drinking milk, but this movie, I was thinking of not buying any more milk, and this movie has reinforced that decision. So it's I've been increasing my the amount of beans in my diet for about 5 or 6 years. So